knocked down that triple of those two and thought to be the better player, but it was quickly figured out that the Joker had a chance to be spent.
7 straight points for Denver. Off balance, that's Powell. Jokic was there to bother the shot. Now Gordon in the open floor. Rivers from the corner. That's good.
Athlete on that starting 5.
3rd team foul as Jokic underneath. Just too good. Here's Rivers. They'll reset. Campazzo from 3. That's good.
And he is a thing of beauty when it comes to scoring the ball from that position.
Early shooting numbers. Underneath. Jokic dropping a dime to Gordon.
And the thing is, he's such a nice fit for who they are when healthy, right? When you got Jamal Murray, because he's not a primary scorer, but he's a guy that can make plays. A beautiful look. Just had a little too much spin on that pass. Didn't allow for Morris to grab it cleanly. My goodness.
Lillard.
My.
As much as he can against Lillard.
And he did. That's a good job defensively, even on a make, because ultimately that's what you're looking for, is just to not give up that. The easy in this first quarter, that's been most impressive.
Here comes Lillard, the driving kick. Simons, that's good. As a frontline player in the NBA playoffs.
And he has worked his tail off, and credit C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard too. Howard, who's a terrific young player, but they never envisioned him having any opportunity but for garbage minutes in this series, potentially, as Morris knocks down.
Here comes Lillard, a little bit of contact, was expecting a whistle that never came. Well played by JaMychal Green. Outside Porter, that's a 3. And right now the Blazers just look stunned. Team with all kinds of playoff experience. Can they respond? Anthony has to fire and hits. JaMychal Green on the box underneath. Boy, how did he get it to Millsap? Rivers from the corner underneath. Boy, clean strip by Cantor. Millsap took it back, puts it down. The Denver Nuggets, if you've just joined us, shooting at a 67% clip. And right now have opened up an 18-point lead. Lillard.
The offensive side, that's what gives that group confidence. And now let's see if Denver can answer.
Lillard again.
The time moment presented by Miller Lite. Jamal's intro and speech for game 1.
With the points, already 4 here tonight. So getting great balance between the playmaking. And
as we come up on the final 2 minutes, Denver has led by as many as 18. Lillard hits again.
Not having game plan discipline, because there is no way you're supposed to hang back on that pick and roll as Monty Moore is able to get. As lethal as anybody in our league at that shot, you cannot hang back. Better job there of stepping up and taking the challenge.
Lillard! And Denver controls.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Gordon, contact, and he's fouled. Blazers out of fouls. Jokic from 3, got it!
By Nurkic coming over to provide help and get the block.
Into the corner, McCollum. Underneath, taking contact.
Get him in some situations where he can take advantage of his matchup.
Powell coming hard to the hole. After coming over in that deadline deal from Toronto. Porter crowded at 3 around him. Into the corner, Gordon. 3-pointer dances around the rim and drops.
He does a terrific job of that for the Nuggets.
A beautiful backdoor cut. McCollum. Denver Nuggets, top 3 seed in the West for a 3rd straight postseason. 26-10 since the All-Star break, and the biggest reach the back of the rim. Blazers with possession. They're down 12. McCollum hanging to the rack.
Come out here and play with that sense of desperation.
Lillard brought them back in the first half. Can he do it again? Bangs in another triple.
They are an offensive team, right? 29th in the league in terms of defensive rating. So typically it's their offense that gives their defense a chance.
JaMychal Green steps into a 3. Final 5 seconds. Lillard trying to find some daylight. Finds McCollum. This is an open 3, and he hits. A 20-point Denver lead, down to 11. Morris steps on a dime and
Porter. Let's see if they can up the ante defensively.
Powell trying to create. Go.
And yeah, you want threes, but if I'm Portland, I'm attacking the rim and trying to get fouls and get to the free throw. B2 stretch is going to be big with the Joker on the bench.
Look at all those whistles, the free throws. Michael Porter Jr.
What were there, 26 free throws attempted in the entire game?
Little different. Morris. And the finish. Harrison. Now, Greg, we were just talking during the break. You were surprised. You take that amazing run that Lillard had in the first half. It's been a bit of a rudderless attack. No injury management. Kind of a throwback, something that's been a rarity. And here he comes again.
Great cut, and then also his Powell answer.
In Nuggets franchise history. Jokic thought about it. Now to Campazzo. That's an open three. And he hits.
Everybody who's played for Denver tonight has had a positive impact on the game. That's really impressive.
Jokic in a reserve role. He's become such a reliable backup spot starter for Michael Malone the last couple of years. And Jokic isn't finished just yet.
That typically is reserved for
He's got
guys who
some
aren't
skill.
gonna get
He's
a lot
got
of
some
minutes.
talent.
He does. He really has some skill.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson.
Come ready to battle. That's the bottom line. And it was almost as if they were surprised.
We'll give you their thoughts on what has been a thoroughly dominating second half performance by Denver. That everyone was asking of Michael Malone's Nuggets after game one. They're going to put those to bed at least for 48 hours.
I'll tell you what, I'm as impressed with what